Once again, we're making our way to Elby's village in the province. Today the plan is to spend the day in the river, hoping it'll wash away all the stresses and problems we faced recently in Tacloban. It's an alluring ride from St. Bernard, passing through the rice paddies, coconut trees, and farms, with the mountains looming ever in the distance. It's the mountains I fixate on these trips, and one spot in particular. I fixate on it as if it was a force to be dealt with, but in reality, what was once there is now gone forever. You see, in this lush, peaceful setting is where one of the worst disasters in Philippine history occurred. It happened just beside Elby's village, and in a minute I'll show you just how close it was. That notch in the mountain. That notch that still to this day glistens with water. That's where the largest landslide in Philippine history occurred. A landslide that buried a town with a population of 1,800 people. Casualty estimates range from 1,100 to more than 1,800 people, 246 of which were students in school. Elby was in school when it happens and will never forget the thunder of the mountain coming down on top of the nearby village. It's believed the landslide was triggered by 10 days of unusually heavy rainfall plus a 2.6 magnitude earthquake. Many text messages were received from people trapped in the school, students and teachers. However, the wet soil at 90 foot of depth prevented a rescue. The past few videos have each included something about a natural disaster. It's not intentional, it's just traveling in the Philippines. You discover that Mother Nature is omnivorous. It's the big tree that what?
That is the big tree that's something weird.
It's something weird. What's weird about it?
When I was in high school, I walked here alone. It's like it's too dark here. Huh?
You have to talk louder.
When I was in high school.
Take your mask off.
No. Because like, I'm so hungry. I told you just like that tree that I told you that that time there is a white lady in it. It's a white lady and it's kind of...
There's a white lady in the tree?
Yeah.
In this tree?
Yeah,
White people don't come here. And you saw a white lady in that tree?
Yeah.
So is that the weird tree or this is the weird tree?
Both.
Both are weird trees. Why is this one weird? So there's a cemetery on this hill. And let's see what, there's a sign in the weird tree. Something about no trash. Okay, let's look at this. This last little part of road coming to the village has always been dirt. And now they're getting ready to cement it. But the rest of the road is still mud. Supposedly we're going to go to the river today. Are we going to the river today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Elby said during Typhoon Yolanda, all of this was underwater.
Our house is broke.
Yeah, the houses are broke. There's a rice field, freshly harvested. Okay, and right there in front of us, between those palm trees, that's the landslide area. And right across the river here is Elby's father's house.
It's like the biggest landslide.
We were in an earthquake last night. It was a 3.5 that hit here. A 2.5 earthquake is what triggered that landslide after 10 days of rain. Yeah, these are the transportation motorbikes here. They've got a roof on them and an extended seat, and that's what we have to take back into town each time we go. And the motorbikes are just here on this side of the bridge, and you have to call somebody or meet somebody on the other side of the bridge, and they will come and carry you back to town. There are no cars in the village because this is the only entrance. You have to cross the river. Now this is not the original bridge. Where was the bridge that got washed away? Okay, so the old bridge was over here, but it actually got washed away by a mudslide.
It's color brown.
It's still pretty clear. It's not as pretty as it was before, but it doesn't look dirty. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. So the river splits off here, and the other half is a little muddy because of the rain they had. Then Elvie's got the umbrella. Anytime she has the umbrella, I have to dodge. It's right at my eye level, and she doesn't realize how far it sticks out. Oh yeah, she's right. Did you notice? This side is still clean. This side looks muddy. It was all crystal clear the last time we were here. You see the bridge has holes in it, and that's why people don't like bringing motorcycles across it. There's a good one. You see right through that one. Once we get to this side of the bridge, it starts swaying a lot. I guess the other side doesn't sway because there's a rock on that side. It's the short side of the bridge. This is the long side. And yeah, this river is super muddy.
Hey.
Yes.
This water, when I was in high school and elementary, this water is deep. It's deep. And then we climb in the tree and then jump.
Oh, really? You don't think it's deep enough anymore?
And then the bridge is there.
Okay, so that's where the bridge used to be. And Elvie says when she was a kid, they used to climb in this tree and jump into the river. It was deep enough, but now it's not deep enough. I don't think we'll be washing clothes in that today. Oh yeah, small landslide there. If you look in the hills around here, there are landslides everywhere. It's absolutely a beautiful place. And Elvie's a mask Nazi. She will never take it off.
This mask makes me beautiful.
No, it doesn't. That gap in the mountain is where the landslide buried the adjacent village. So of course I could see and hear it happen from here. And this is Elvie's village. This is how close our village is to the landslide. The grass has grown a lot in the past 2 weeks. They need a goat lawnmower or something. And the river is just beyond the building here. So this is how you get down to the river. Some very steep steps. Yeah, it is. It's like an Aztec temple. Kind of cold. Feels good, huh? Get out of the way here. There's a sign on that tree and a sign on that tree. It says private property, no trespassing. I pointed that out to Elvie and she said no and kept walking. So whoever claims that, they don't respect. And over there against that mountain, that's the village we came from. And the other side of the stream, it goes back that way. So somebody built a little hut here out of palm leaves. They built a weir right there to make a swimming hole, and they had it covered with palm leaves to make shade for a day of swimming. Show me your shoes. Uh-oh. Elvie needs new shoes now. No river day would be complete without laughing, joking, and a little self-care. Since this was a volcanic area, all you need to do to exfoliate, or in my case, clean the calluses off my feet, is pick up a pumice stone from the river. And that's how we spent the rest of the day until the sun went down, enjoying laughter, friendship, and the simple life in the province.